Alright, hello everybody, it's me, the Invisible Gunslinger, that kooky crazy guy. How you doing? I hope you're doing pretty good. No, actually, seriously, I want you to tell me in the comments, how are you? How are you doing today? Did you have a good day? When you got up today, did you stub your toe on your dresser? What kind of clothes did you put on? And if you're a woman, what kind of clothes didn't you put on? Okay. If you're a woman, you can start singing to me. Hello. I actually didn't know this was gonna happen. Uh-huh. Diamonds don't live in the sky, they live in the earth. Oh, look at that fellow. Why did I come on this trip? Look at those fellows. Look at that one guy in the pod. Oh, I don't know what that was. That guy doesn't have a head. That can't be. That's against regulations. I don't even know what the hell you guys are. Cut off their limbs. Why? When I go to my manicurist, they don't cut off my limbs. Look at all that writing on the floor. Hello, baghead. How you doing, baghead? You can't be burning that incense. Oh, you don't have legs. Put them on. We're in space here. Look at that guy's got a needle in his eye. Yeah. Get on with it. There we go. Ooh, that looks tasty. Well, you know, not for me. For them. Whatever they are. I don't know what they are. See, the lady in the song doesn't know what they are either. I like the Death Star in the back. Not the actual star itself, but the planet behind, like, next to the star. Kind of looked like the Death Star. Hello, everybody. It's me, the Invisible Gunslinger, and we're going to be playing Dead Space. Let's hit any key so that that trailer doesn't start up again, which I'm sure this video is going to be flagged for copyright infringements because this game is made by the oh-so-wonderful people at Electronic Arts, and, they're known for having good PR. Yes, they're known for being really cool and flexible and nice guys. I'm sure. But yes, this game was made in 2008 by them, and let's get the mouse out of the way. And I have to say, this is actually a game, one of the few horror games, and I will classify it as a horror game. I know some people don't classify it as a horror game because it's not... I don't know. I don't know why some people don't quite classify it as a horror game. Maybe it's because it's not super duper, oh my god, really intensely hardcore. I don't know. I guess some people's tastes are just weird and different. But I do classify it as a horror game, and since we are going to be going into the month of October, you know, just as a change of pace from what every other Let's Player is going to be doing. Ew! I just noticed the background. Look at the bottom left of the screen. That looks like a ball sack over there. Do you see that? Get the static out of the way. Hold on a second. Does that not, in the bottom left over there, look like a pulsating ball sack? It does! What the fuck? Yikes! Okay, I didn't even notice that. That's really not okay. Here, let's go into the options really quick, just so I can show you guys options and not... Oh god, I can't unsee that ball sack now. That's gonna be the most horrifying thing in this game. But this is actually one of the few games that I actually have seen. I'm not going into this completely blind. I have never played this game for myself, so this is going to be a half-blind Let's Play, IGP, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it an Invisible Gunslinger playthrough, or an I'm Gonna Play. I saw, a long time ago, I saw a fellow named Over the Gun play this, and I'm actually going to dedicate this to him because Over the Gun is one of my role models, I guess you'd say, of recording. He's one of the guys that really got me into wanting to record, and I just have to say thank you to him for putting out such great content. And it's because he did a project, you know, his Dead Space projects and a couple other projects, his Splatterhouse ones in particular are really good. It's because of him and a couple other people, you know, Necroscope, 86, Kikoskia, those kind of fellows, that I really wanted to get into recording, and I specifically wanted to play Dead Space for multiple reasons. One, because I really like the dark atmosphere of it. It's space and it's gore and it's isolation, but here's the big difference between some horror games and the horror games that I really like, is that a lot of people lately have been getting into the horror games where you're not supposed to fight back. And personally, I find it a lot more scary when you can fight back, but it doesn't matter. or it can help you out, but only if you're really trying, or I don't know. I don't really like total helplessness. Total helplessness doesn't scare me because, oh, well, I just know that I'm going to be fucked either way, whatever. But it's the intensity of you might be able to get away. You might be able to fight off what's coming after you. So, in that regard, I really like what Dead Space is doing because you are isolated, and yeah, and the creatures, the design on the creatures look really good. But enough of all that. I will say one last thing though before we start a new game, is that because I've seen this game before, I am here. Let's just go back to this scene. The options menu didn't really change anything. I could still see the ball sack either way. But anyway, I saw this project, or I saw Over the Guns project a long time ago. I'd say about 2.5 years ago at least. Ever since I started making videos, I have not been watching anybody's Let's Plays or videos because I don't want to be influenced or see videos of games that I want to play. So, if I do remember some things, it is only because of that, and I will point out certain stuff, so I might catch on a little bit quicker than the normal person might, and yeah. So, let's get into new game. We've talked enough here. Now, as for new game, I'm not going on easy, I'm not going on medium, I'm definitely going on hard. For sure. If I have previous knowledge of this game, then I am definitely going on hard, no matter how difficult it is. And, before we get into this, I do have to say one thing that is actually going to be very unique for me, is that, actually two unique things that I've never done before in a project. I'm actually going to be playing this game, not on a keyboard, I'm going to be playing it on my Xbox pad. So I've never done that before with a game that I'm going to record, so this should be very interesting. You guys won't be hearing my keyboard typing so much, so you'll be able to focus more on the game audio, and you won't have to hear me clicking around. And I can't remember how often this happens, but I have a bottle of, well, a can of Shasta cream soda. Now, I don't know who the hell in my family bought Shasta. I hate Shasta. I hate cream soda. It tastes way too vanilla-y, and what I'm going to be doing is, I was considering for every jump scare that I'm going to be taking a drink of Shasta, but I don't have that much Shasta. So what I'm going to be doing is, for every enemy that they want you to think is dead and then comes back to life, or like is prone on the ground and it's like, oh, I'm totally dead, I'm not gonna hurt you, guy, I'm just a dead body laying on the ground. For every time the game does that, I'm going to take a drink, and there will be a counter for that in this video. I will edit in a counter. So let's put the counter up, let's put it down to 0. There we go, ding. So, let's get into Dead Space.